The Western Conference showdown is heating up as the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns prepare for their third clash of the season. With the Suns leading the series 2-0, will the Jazz finally break their losing streak, or will Phoenix sweep them once again? Let's break it all down: NBA odds, key players, and predictions that might just surprise you. On one side, the Utah Jazz are struggling to find their rhythm. At 9-27, they sit near the bottom of the Western Conference, fresh off a close loss to the Miami Heat. But don't count them out just yet. With Lauri Markkanen leading the charge and Kessler locking down the paint, the Jazz have shown flashes of brilliance. However, injuries to Jordan Clarkson and John Collins leave the Jazz short-handed. Can their young talents step up against a Suns team that's equally desperate for a win? Now let's talk about the Phoenix Suns. At 17-19, they've had their fair share of struggles. Despite a recent win over Atlanta, the Suns have dropped 7 of their last 10 games. Bradley Beal has adjusted to a bench role, and it seems to be paying off. He's posted 225-point performances in his last 3 games. Meanwhile, Mason Plumlee has stepped into the starting center role as the Suns explore trade options for Jusuf Nurkic. But with Durant and Booker hungry for redemption, you can expect this duo to bring the heat. Here's where it gets interesting. The Jazz dominate the paint with Markkanen and Kessler, while the Suns rely heavily on their perimeter stars. With Phoenix still figuring out their lineup, Utah might exploit the lack of chemistry in the Suns' front court. Vegas gives the Suns an 11-point edge at home, but the Jazz have kept their previous losses to Phoenix within single digits. Could this be the night the underdogs prevail? Both teams are fighting to turn their seasons around, but only one will come out on top. While Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are poised for big performances, don't sleep on the Jazz's resilience. If Markkanen and Kessler dominate the boards, this could be a much closer game than the odds suggest. So here's our final pick. The Jazz cover the spread at +11. It might not be a win, but expect them to make it a fight to the finish. Who do you think takes this one? Jazz or Suns? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA breakdowns and predictions. See you next time on Fast Break Feed.